from Team Trail Mix, otherwise known as Eli Jukes. So, I'm here to give you a little bit of a demo about my code about using SQL databases. I have two different PY files here. One actually one actually calls the program to run it. The other does the stuff. It even loads a CVS file into a database, so we can actually just use CSV files. Pardon my language. So, a little bit about it. When you first pull it up, you'll be given a user interface that calls different functions that all use SQL commands in order to, queries in order to look through these database tables. And so because currently right now it is looking at spells because that is the default one. When we hit display option, it's going to go through all the spells, name, level, type, everything, and print them all out and just show you the entire database that you have. And if we want to add a spell, we can just call it that. Don't worry about the apostrophe, it is able to take care of that perfectly fine. And the rest we can just do random numbers. Anything that you want to put in there. But a lot of this doesn't make sense. Actually, let me just show you that it actually is inputted into the database first. See, that's what we just put in there. But a lot of this doesn't make sense. So we don't have like enchantment, the action 60 feet, so we have to go in and update each part one by one, of course. But oops, mistyped that. It is case sensitive, so be careful. And let's just update the type. Again, case sensitive, and we're gonna set it to an actual evocation. Yep, and we want to set that to evocation. And when we display it up again, we see that it updated. But what if we don't want it? We just go ahead, press 4, enter, delete, call the name of the spell, and it will get rid of it. Let's display it all over. My computer is really slow, so please forgive my low frame rates. And see, spell is gone. Now, if we want to search a specific parts of the spell, like let's say we're looking for spells with a level of 6, it's going to go through the database and print out all the spells that have 6 as their level. And so you can search and look for specific spells and things. Find duplicate spells. It has to be from different CSV source files, and they have to be databases that are already loaded, which will be a functionality that I have to add later. But at the current moment, I don't need it because it works. We can always do that. And so we'll just use spells X. We're taking from this CSV file. Yep. And since this is what I expect, none of the spells in this CSV file are equal to that. And it's like, oh, no similar spells between the two files. If there were, it will display all the spells like it did here that are the same. But we can actually merge. We can actually merge this. We can actually merge spells X. You do have to remind it that it is from specific CSV file. And do we want to see it? Oh, let's see it. And it will be long. And if you actually take the time to look between the two databases, you will see like Zephyr Strike was not there last time. And so it actually did that. If you didn't want to see it, go ahead. Another functionality that could be added would be to save this into a different database, and so you can work with that. But for now, this does a lot of the stuff that are your basic needs. And so you just hit 8 and quit, and you're done. And that's all there is to it. I hope this has been a very educational video and demo for you guys. See you around later.